So I'm immediately recording this video after the last one. Obviously cleaned up a little bit. I haven't shaved my beard and mustache like this since I was like 22 years old. So it's definitely different. But this is another log in the journal, another diary entry, I guess. And in this entry, I want to be real with myself. I want to be completely honest about what I'm doing, where I'm going, where I'm headed, my habits, what I need to work on, what I'm not happy about. And it's a lot of changes that in order to reach my goals in life, I have to make. There's really not any other option for me if I want to succeed. I could always be a loser, a deadbeat, which I don't think I'm completely there right now. I don't think I'm a complete loser, but I also don't think by any means I'm a winner. Pretty close to broke. Mediocre career. As it stands. That's one of the things I want to work on. Just a general lack of motivation and work ethic. Just weak-willed, lacking discipline. Something that I'm kind of ashamed of about myself, that I can't stick to things. I always give up. I always find a way to latch onto something new, just for the dopamine rush, just for the quick, instant gratification. I can't stick things out. I can't stick them out until they work in my favor. I always think of something new or get distracted with something else and jump ship. Probably similar to what I'm doing now here. I no longer want to live my life one distraction to the next. I don't want to be lazy and work averse. I don't want to get upset every time I wake up knowing I have to work hard that day. I don't want to get annoyed at anything that has to do with effort. I don't want to be this dopamine addict that's just likes doing the same crap everyone else does. And I know I'm not alone. I know a lot of people are stuck in this cycle, in this loop, this vicious loop. But I want to be real with myself. I am weak-willed as it stands currently. I want that to change. These are all things I want to change. I'm undisciplined. I'm emotionally fragile. I take what other people say to heart too often. I get discouraged easily. I always feel like I'm in my head in social situations. I never feel like I completely relate to people. I always prefer to be with myself. But I know to be successful in this world, unless you're some kind of IT genius, which I'm not. I hardly know crap about computers, honestly. I have to come out of my comfort zone and I have to push myself, and I know I do. But I don't know how to do it, and every time I get the chance to, I shy away from it because it's work, it's effort, it's more energy than I have to give. And that's the problem. I think that's what my problem is. I need more energy to give, to put out there, and I need to be more accepting of challenges, and I need to be more forthcoming, and I need to be have less expectations for outcomes in my life. I just need to live, man. I just need to take small steps in changing how much of a recluse I am and how much of a weak-willed, both physically and mentally weak, because I just got done talking about the physical. But I think, my physical weakness is a direct reflection of my mental weakness. I've never even thought about it like that, but I think that's the case. And I don't know what I should tackle first. It's been weeks now, probably even a couple months now, that I've been on this thought process of how do I change myself? What action do I take? And there's so many resources out there. It's like everything's pulling you in a different direction. I still can't commit to any one thing and go in any one direction. And it's just, what do I do? What do I do first? Where do I start? And I don't think this has anything to do with like needing therapy, because I don't feel like I have that level of trauma, or maybe I do, because of how insecure I am. Maybe I have been traumatized in the past. Maybe I feel judged and just like I have an expectation to live up to, of weakness and dependence. This is just me being completely unfiltered about how I feel about myself. Even this right now is like taking so much energy just to talk at the camera, just to be recording this and putting myself in this chair and putting myself in front of this camera is taking so much right now just to keep going, even though it's such an easy thing, literally sitting in front of a camera and talking. I don't feel lonely, per se. I just feel fucking lame. I think that's the best way to say it. And I don't know where to go from here. The first thing I want to do, which I will start to do, is go back to the gym consistently with an actual routine where I track my progress and try to eat properly. I mean, I eat healthy, but just trying to eat enough has always been my struggle. I never seem to be able to eat enough, I just can't. It's a pain, honestly. Where did I go wrong? Why did I gave up everything trying to be different and trying to be special, and now I just feel disconnected. And I don't know how to climb out of this hole that I dug myself into. So, if I were able to be true to myself and stick to what I know and stick to what I believe, I wouldn't be here. But I can't even do that. I'm bipolar as hell. I feel like I have like 5 different personalities at any given time. Can't commit to anything. Always chasing highs. It's a bad place to be. It really is. But thanks once again for listening, and advice would be really appreciated right now. So thanks again for letting me talk.